The world of cinema lenses does not change very often. Most new lens releases promise better sharpness, improved coatings, or a lighter design. Those improvements are useful, but they rarely feel revolutionary. That is why the announcement of the ZEISS Horizon Anamorphic lenses has captured so much attention across the filmmaking industry. These lenses are not just another set of premium cinema glass. ZEISS is introducing features that could completely change how cinematographers work on set. What makes this launch even more interesting is that ZEISS is targeting some of the biggest challenges filmmakers face during production. The company is combining a classic 2x anamorphic look with modern electronic technology, integrated motors, and a completely new optical customization system. On paper, the Horizon series sounds like something from the future of filmmaking rather than a traditional lens release. The real question is whether these new lenses are simply impressive technology demonstrations or whether they can genuinely improve the filmmaking experience. Let's take a closer look at everything ZEISS is bringing to the table and why many cinematographers are already calling the Horizon series one of the most important lens launches in years. Anamorphic lenses have always held a special place in cinema. Some of the most iconic films ever made used anamorphic optics to create their distinctive visual style. The wide cinematic frame, the stretched oval bokeh, and the famous horizontal lens flares have become visual signatures associated with Hollywood productions. Over the years, filmmakers have continued chasing that look. However, true anamorphic lenses often come with compromises. They can be large, heavy, expensive, and difficult to operate. Many productions accept those compromises because the final image delivers a level of cinematic character that spherical lenses often struggle to replicate. ZEISS clearly understands this demand. Instead of creating a simplified anamorphic system, the company has embraced the traditional cinematic approach with a full 2x squeeze factor. This is significant because many modern anamorphic lenses use smaller squeeze ratios such as 1.3x or 1.5x. Those lenses are easier to design and use, but they often produce a less dramatic anamorphic effect. By using a true 2x anamorphic design, the Horizon lenses aim to provide the strongest anamorphic characteristics possible. This means wider cinematic compositions, more pronounced oval bokeh, and stronger anamorphic flares. For cinematographers seeking the classic big screen aesthetic, this is exactly what they want to hear. But the anamorphic design is only the beginning of the story. One of the biggest surprises of the Horizon system is the inclusion of built-in motors. This may not sound exciting to casual camera enthusiasts, but for professional filmmakers, it is a huge deal. Normally, cinema productions rely on external focus motors mounted onto the lens. These motors are controlled by focus pullers using wireless systems. While this setup works well, it also adds extra weight, additional cables, more rigging, and increased setup time. Every extra component on a camera rig introduces another potential point of failure. Productions spend significant amounts of time building and balancing camera systems before shooting even begins. ZEISS is attempting to simplify that process by integrating motorized control directly into the lens itself. Instead of attaching external motors, filmmakers can use the built-in system for focus and iris adjustments. This approach could provide several advantages. First, camera setups become cleaner and more streamlined. Second, there are fewer accessories required during production. Third, reliability may improve because there are fewer external components that can malfunction. For large productions using cranes, gimbals, drones, and handheld rigs, reducing complexity can save valuable time throughout a shooting day. Every minute saved on set translates into increased efficiency and potentially lower production costs. However, the feature that has generated the most discussion is not the built-in motors. It is the swappable look element. This is where ZEISS is introducing something genuinely unique. Traditionally, if a cinematographer wants a different lens character, they usually need to rent an entirely different lens set. One set might offer a clean modern look. Another may provide softer rendering. A third may deliver vintage-style imperfections. Changing the visual personality of a production often requires changing lenses altogether. The Horizon system introduces a different idea. ZEISS allows filmmakers to swap a specific optical element that changes how the lens renders an image. This means cinematographers can alter the visual character of the lens while maintaining the same focal length, mechanics, handling, and overall workflow. Think about the possibilities. A production might want a cleaner, sharper appearance for one sequence and a more atmospheric, character-rich look for another. Instead of replacing an entire lens package, filmmakers could potentially achieve these changes through the interchangeable optical system. This could save time, reduce equipment requirements, and provide creative flexibility that has rarely existed in professional cinema lenses. For cinematographers, lens selection is often one of the most important creative decisions in the filmmaking process. The ability to customize lens personality without replacing the entire lens system could fundamentally change how productions approach visual storytelling. Another major advantage of the Horizon series is its support for full-frame cinematography. The filmmaking industry has steadily moved toward larger sensors over the past decade. Cameras such as the Sony Venice 2, ARRI Alexa 35, and Red V-Raptor XL have helped accelerate this trend. Larger sensors offer several creative benefits. They can provide wider fields of view, improved low-light performance, and shallower depth of field. As more productions adopt full-frame workflows, demand for premium large-format lenses continues to grow. ZEISS designed the Horizon series specifically with this future in mind. Full-frame coverage ensures that cinematographers can take full advantage of modern camera systems without sacrificing the anamorphic look they desire. This future-proof approach makes the lenses attractive not only for current productions but also for filmmakers planning long-term investments. Of course, image quality remains the most important factor. No matter how innovative the technology becomes, cinema lenses ultimately succeed or fail based on the images they produce. ZEISS has built a reputation over many decades for exceptional optical performance. The company's lenses are trusted across photography, cinema, scientific imaging, and industrial applications. Filmmakers expect several things from a premium ZEISS lens. They expect excellent sharpness. They expect strong contrast. They expect accurate color reproduction. They expect consistency across the lens lineup. Most importantly, they expect reliability. The Horizon series appears designed to deliver all of those characteristics while preserving the emotional qualities that make anamorphic lenses so desirable. Achieving this balance is not easy. Modern filmmakers often want vintage character without sacrificing technical performance. They want beautiful flares and organic rendering, but they also need predictable results for professional productions. The Horizon concept suggests that ZEISS is attempting to bridge these two worlds. The result could be a lens system that feels cinematic and artistic while still meeting the demanding technical standards of modern filmmaking. Another interesting aspect is how the Horizon lenses may affect rental houses. Many premium cinema lenses are rarely purchased outright by individual filmmakers. Instead, they become part of rental inventories used by production companies around the world. The Horizon system could be particularly attractive in this environment. Rental houses constantly seek equipment that offers flexibility. A lens system capable of delivering multiple visual styles through interchangeable optical elements may provide greater value than traditional lens packages. Instead of maintaining numerous lens sets for different looks, rental companies could potentially offer expanded creative options through a single platform. This flexibility could make the Horizon series extremely appealing within the professional rental market. However, innovation often comes with a price. ZEISS has not positioned Horizon as an affordable solution for independent creators. Everything about the system suggests a premium product aimed at high-end productions, major studios, commercial projects, and professional cinematographers. The advanced optics, integrated motors, and customizable optical architecture all require significant engineering investment. As a result, Horizon will likely sit at the upper end of the cinema lens market. For many independent filmmakers, ownership may remain unrealistic. But that does not necessarily limit the system's impact. Many influential cinema technologies begin in high-end productions before gradually becoming more accessible over time. Today's affordable filmmaking tools often trace their origins back to technologies that were once available only to major studios. This pattern has repeated throughout cinema history. Looking beyond the specifications, the Horizon series represents something larger. It reflects a growing trend toward smarter cinema equipment. Camera systems are becoming more intelligent. Lens systems are becoming more connected. Workflows are becoming increasingly streamlined. Filmmakers want equipment that reduces complexity without limiting creativity. ZEISS appears to recognize this shift. Rather than simply building another anamorphic lens set, the company is rethinking how cinema lenses fit into modern production environments. That ambition alone makes the Horizon series worth paying attention to. So what is the final verdict? The ZEISS Horizon Anamorphic lenses may be one of the most ambitious cinema lens launches we have seen in years. The true 2x anamorphic design delivers the classic cinematic aesthetic that filmmakers love. The integrated motors promise cleaner and more efficient production workflows. The swappable look element introduces a level of creative flexibility rarely seen in professional lens systems. Full-frame coverage ensures compatibility with the industry's growing large-format ecosystem. Most importantly, ZEISS is not merely refining existing ideas. The company is introducing entirely new possibilities. Whether Horizon becomes the new industry standard remains to be seen. Real-world testing will ultimately determine how successful the system becomes. But based on everything revealed so far, these lenses represent far more than another premium lens release. They represent a glimpse into what the future of cinema optics could look like. And for filmmakers who are passionate about pushing visual storytelling forward, that makes the ZEISS Horizon Anamorphic series one of the most exciting filmmaking announcements of 2026.